Hello and welcome to the 9th edition of the Tour of Taihu Lake, where the battle for the coveted orange jersey takes place against a backdrop of the picturesque lake in a race that is packed full of beautiful scenery.
Okay.
This is the former American national champion now, Eric Marcot's going forward. UHC hasn't taken them long, has it, to get on the front foot. This is Techkov at number 65 in the blue colours, the former Romanian national champion, very early on the front foot, and this no doubt will catch the attention of everyone in the race. Now it's the Jelly Belly team trying to slip off the front. That's Taylor Sheldon that is making the move. Cataford now winding up for the sprint. The first opportunity to get some time bonuses. The Canadian, he is on target. Shelford it is that slots himself in a second position. Cataford, the all-important 3-second time bonus here, will put him within 7 seconds of the race lead. He does take the points ahead of Sheldon. So Cataford gets the points. He gets a 3-second time bonus. He's now locked in equal third place in the overall standings. Sheldon now makes his move on the left. Cataford, he responds on the right. Grujal has got the wheel. It is Cataford proving to be the stronger. Grujal, the young Slovenian, though, he comes out of the slipstream. He gets his nose in front. Cataford trying to fight back, but it's Grujal who collects the points and the 3-second time bonus. And there's been a fall back in the peloton as well. Quite a few of the riders in there in the fluoro colours of Willia Tristina. And they had many riders spaced up towards the front of the peloton, down towards the back of the peloton, and just a simple touch of wheels and then a bumping of the shoulders, and then the domino effect happening after that. The Gusto team, they're looking to do the lead out for German. Now the big train down the outside. This is the Latvian now rolling through to the front. Now making the move, it is the Colombian sprinter, it's Alzate, along with another one of the Colombians. This time it's Milano in the pink colours. Milano with his nose in front, and it's Milano who gets it done. So the two Colombians going head-to-head at the front. It's celebration time for Manzano Postobon, and Milano gets the win. That's Lopez in the white colours. Alzate in blue congratulates his compatriots. So Milano getting the stage victory ahead of Borglas in second position. It was then Lopez in third, followed by Jean in fourth. Parareas was in fifth. Top 10 overall. A couple of changes inside the top 5 in terms of the order. It's still Dylan Kennett who leads, 3 seconds ahead of his teammate Ben Dybel, followed by Alexander Cataford from being in the breakaway, picking up time bonuses, now moves to just 5 seconds behind. Throughout the opening prologue and stage 1, the stunning city of Wuxi provided the backdrop for the Tour of Taihu Lake. Today, the race for the coveted orange jersey moves to Zhurong and Malshan. Stage 2 today, from Zhurong to Malshan, this could be the most decisive of them all. And as soon as the gun went, the racing got underway in earnest. The opening couple of circuits, reasonably narrow sort of roads and a lot of tension with time bonuses all important within this race, and the general classification extremely tight. First of the intermediate sprints, he launches Valle, then it is the Israel Cycling Academy with Avila, the Colombian. Alzate on his right, clips the edge of the road. Alzate heavily over the top, and he goes down and unable to return to the race. The points being taken by Boris Valle. It was Edwin Avila in second position, but most significantly, it was the damage that was done further behind to Alzate. The big Kiwi powers through to the pink marker, then the blue marker, thinking that's the finish, but that's just the indication points as to how far to go to the actual finish line. Valle sitting on the wheel, he waits patiently. Cataford in behind him. Valle picks up the points. Cataford in second position. Turek in third. Kennett frustrated in fourth. Just 45 kilometres to go. This leading group of 5 riders is really just 4 riders who are doing the pacemaking. Ziga German is the rider who is out of the saddle. A reaction coming. This time it's the Delco Marseille team trying to make their way off the fronts. This is Remy Rocher, still on his own, stuck in the middle, between that breakaway group of 5 and the main peloton. Here comes the young Frenchman, the 22-year-old Rocher. Has now made it across to Juan Felipe Osorio. The leading group now just about being reeled back in by the peloton. 23 kilometres remaining. Hill is still holding on. They are breathing down his neck. Touching speeds now of upwards of 70 kilometres per hour. Wanty Group Goubert, they're not in it. Hill still holding. The sprint has started behind. Has Hill managed to get the timing right? Hill is hoping so. He looks to the left. He gets swamped. It looks like it may well have been Verlet just ahead of Milano as Hill misses out by just a fraction. Confirmation, Juan Sebastian Milano winning the stage ahead of Boris Verlet. It was then Yannick Martinez in third position. The general classification, it is Boris Verlet who moves into the race lead a mere 3 seconds ahead of Ben Dybel. Today the race ventures into Jinhu, which has had a strong influence on the Chinese way of living, as it is the hometown of Emperor Yao, whose teachings of peace and harmony have accumulated over thousands of years into Yao culture. Green jersey on the shoulders of Milano. He's been one of the stars of the race so far with 2 stage victories already. The blue jersey for the best young rider, Cormac McGough. The red jersey with Wan Yao Liao of the Hong Kong team. He's the leading Chinese rider. And the orange jersey for the best rider overall, that is Boris Verlet. A fall just a few moments ago in the main peloton. This has been part of the story of this year's Tour of Taihu Lake. Amongst the fallers, Castillo from the Jelly Belly team going down in the white colours, but bouncing straight back up again. The Mexican just about made of rubber. That was an impressive recovery. This is number 2 at the front of the race. This is Fuentes from the Burgos BH team. Number 122 that has managed to make it into the move. This is Ben Hill, who was so bold yesterday by trying to steal the stage from the sprinters. We will take a look at that sprint. Verlet collecting the maximum points. Bonifacio it was who was in third position with a 1 second time bonus. And the rider you see in the red and the white colours, that is Jianpeng Liu. He collects a 2 second time bonus. Down to 42.2 kilometres remaining. The breakaway group of 4 riders still holding on to an advantage of 46 seconds. Now the sprint is on. It is Hill who opens up early, and Fuentes doesn't quite have the legs. No, he doesn't. It's Hill who will be collecting the 5 points in the race for the green jersey and the 3 second time bonus. Fuentes in second position, Swerble in third. There's the front of the race on the left-hand side of the screen. Our quartet down to just 22 seconds. The peloton back under the control of Willia Tristina and Wanty Group Goubert. They've caught the breakaway with just on 700 metres remaining. Hill falls desperately short again. Manzana Postobon, they start to wind things up. It is Milano who is waiting patiently. Fourth position is Boris Verlet. He now goes. Einhorn is on his wheel. Verlet is trying to challenge. The orange jersey's chasing green. It's Milano holding on for 3, looking for the hat trick. Moscone, he gets there in the end. It's Marechko. Redemption for the Italian. Marechko, who did the job in the important part in those final few hundred metres. He gets the win ahead of Verlet. Milano in third. The race lead now for Boris Verlet, it has blown out to 12 seconds. The course today, it's fairly simple. It is a circuit around Jianyang. It's just short of 100 kilometres. It's a little over 12 kilometres per lap. The gloves are on, the guns are out. The stage is underway. First time through for the intermediate sprint. The rider in the pink and black colours, this is Dylan Kennett, the Kiwi, who was the winner of the opening prologue, showing some impressive finishing speed. He collected the maximum points and the 3 second time bonus. Zenovic not happy with his breakaway companions, trying to go on his own. Castillo is responding. Williams is just out of the slipstream. And it looks as if Williams will surrender back to the peloton, but Zenovic is throwing everything into it, and he's opened up the advantage ever so slightly. Verlet, will he get the points? No, he won't. It looks as if he'll miss out, as it's Kennett once again who gets there. Verlet, in fact, across the line in third position. Chima, it was in second spot.
It is Maciej Grozjal, who was in the breakaway on stage 1 and has been super aggressive throughout the race. Bernardo Suaza not entirely waiting for him, but a little quick look across the shoulder, and the Colombian decides, yeah, 2's better than 1. As we see the last of the riders from that little breakaway get caught. This is Maciej Grozjal. 1 to go, 12.3 kilometres. Giuseppe Fonzi led them through on that occasion. He'll be hoping that it's his teammate Mareczko the next time through. Para is fighting again, this time with Tulik. He gets onto the wheel of Milano. He's got himself in a good spot. Kreda now, he's on the right. Behind him is the orange jersey, the race leader, Boris Valle. Still looking for Mareczko, who's on his own, ducking through the traffic, and gets up onto the wheel of Martinez. He still sits in around about 15 spots. Milano is doing the lead-outs. He's trying to support Para to get the stage victory. The green jersey has sacrificed. It's Para now who opens up. Kennett blasting through. He's 1-2 intermediate sprints. Chimmer is coming. Kennett is holding. The prologue winner, he makes it 2. The winner of the opening day. He won the 2 intermediate sprints. He now wins the stage. Kennett with the win, his first big international win on the road. He'll remember Taihu Lake for a long time to come. Bonifacio was in 2nd position, Lopez was 3rd, Mareczko frustratingly in 4th. As for the overall classification, Valle has extended his lead, now 14 seconds ahead of Dybel. Cataford is in 3rd spot, also 14 seconds behind. The difference between those two is split on the 10ths of a second. The race makes its way to Nangtong for the start of stage 5. What is the longest stage of the race? It's 146.5 kilometres. The gun going to get stage 5 underway. The red jersey with Leao at the front, the orange jersey for Boris Valle, the green jersey sitting on the shoulders of Juan Sebastian Milano, and the blue jersey for the best young rider, that is Cormac McGough of the Jelly Belly team. Jianpeng Liu starts the sprint. Kennett waits patiently, comes off the wheel, nabs the points, gets the time bonus. It was Bonifacio in 2nd position, followed by Chimmer in 3rd place. But the orange jersey of Valle, using all of his experience, and then Kennett got boxed in ever so slightly. It was Fonzi, Giuseppe Fonzi, blasting around the outside to take the win. Chimmer was in 2nd spot. It was then Valle in 3rd position. This breakaway is working really well together. Ulysses Alfredo Castillo is the rider who's at the front. The 26-year-old is really burying his head. Liu makes a move. Sheldon's got his nose in front. It will be Sheldon who gets the points. Liu, though, in 2nd position. That will be all important. Sheldon with a 3-second time bonus. Jianpeng Liu across the line in 2nd place. 2-second time bonus. He is now the leader in the race for the red jersey. 34 seconds is the advantage for Taylor Sheldon. Left off the front on his own. This is bad news for the 31-year-old American. This is the giant cycling team now making a move to try and get off the front. And now Sheldon has got himself someone to work with. The peloton has found its pecking order. The breakaway now caught. Wanty Group Goubert at the front because they have the responsibility of protecting the overall race leader. Big fall in the peloton. One of the riders from the Israel Cycling Academy going down. A touch of wheels at the midway point in the peloton. Falling heavily off to the left-hand side. Tisvazion is waiting, but he's having a little bit of a push and shove. The sprint is being opened up. This is Mosca who is on the front. Valle is waiting. Mareczko goes early. The Italian Bullets has opened up the gap. It's going to be a matter of just how far for Mareczko. Magnificent victory for the Italian. Makes it look comfortable. Jakob Mareczko winning the stage. Emerio Chimmer in 2nd position. Natnil Tesfazion in 3rd. He's made the podium. Well done.
Boris Valet from Team 1 Team
Most important of them all, now the orange jersey as the leader of the race overall, Boris Valet. So this is it, the 7th and final stage. The peloton are just about set to roll out. There's 100 riders remaining in the race. It's 137.5 kilometres. inCycle checking underneath the legs, waiting for the inevitable move to come from Castillo. And the Mexican quickly over the top. More importantly, behind them was the sprint for the minor placings. And they are approaching the second of the intermediate sprints. This is inCycle sitting at the back now, playing a slightly more patient hand, waiting. Castillo checking across the shoulder. inCycle still waits, now he goes. Castillo, has he got the horsepower to be able to respond? This will be tight. inCycle on the right gets the points just in front. Castillo laying off so he can get a little bit of a run at inCycle and try and catch the Eritrean by surprise. Now he goes, and inCycle has missed the move. Castillo with that jump, 50 metres worth of acceleration, 5 points in the bag in the race for the green jersey. That was experience that got the job done on that occasion. The breakaway now, 36 seconds, it is no longer. That has gone up in a puff of smoke. The blue colours of Marcotte, the former American national champion, moving up towards the front. He leans on Milano, looking for some slipstream. He slots into 4th spot. He's now on the wheel of Valet. It is then Marechko, followed by Milano. Tesfazion is the next in line. Ziga German has also got himself up in the mix. The lead out is on from Wesley Creeder, looking for the win for Valet. The perfect finish for Valet. The orange jersey, the challenge is coming. It's Marechko, Milano, Marechko, the magnificence. He wins the final stage with what looks like ease. But it's Boris Valet with the biggest celebration. He takes out the 2018 Tour of Taihu Lake. Chance now to take a look at the confirmation of those results. Marechko ahead of Milano, then Valet in 3rd position. The impressive Tesfazion in 4th. General classification, Boris Valet going out the winner. 19 seconds ahead of Ben Dybel. Alexander Cataford rounding out the top 3 to join them on the podium. It was then his teammate Techkov in 4th position, followed by Williams in 5th. 3 riders we've seen a lot of throughout this year's race. He's looked just a little anxious up on the podium. It's been a calm smile. This time, he can really enjoy it. It's a sleep in tomorrow. There's no racing. This is it. Boris Valet is on the honour roll forever at the Tour of Taihu Lake.